does this? Oh no, I'm never gonna guess. What did she do this time? Who could it possibly be? Oh wait, it's the cardboard cutout. Ooh, never could have guessed.
Nah, this is why I say clout is truly like the worst fucking drug ever known to humanity. I'm really like, I'm sorry, but this shit right here, this bullshittery y'all see on y'all screen right here is the exact reason why I be saying clout is worse than fentanyl, bro. Because what the fuck are we doing? Bro, yo, for 1 million views on TikTok, niggas is going to their local fucking Staples and being like, let me get the 6 foot, make it glossy on the paper. Yeah, don't worry, 3D printed. Like, bro, what the fuck? Bro, she really walked in here and got a whole cutout. Nah, clout has truly destroyed this generation, bro. For the babes, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, y'all already know what it is. You saw title thumbnail. Morty has come out. Y'all already know. For the whole Brooke Monk x Natalie Reynolds situation, because if you don't know, Brooke Monk, my TikTok crush. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Brooke Monk. Yeah, she posted whatever, content on TikTok. You already know. Those POV skits, yada yada, whole content with her boyfriend is cool. Natalie Reynolds decided she was gonna come up, steal her whole swag, kick a Kim style. Tough. I don't know what to tell him. Said copycat, bar for bar. Yeah, within all that, yeah, she was trying to basically rage bait and start a whole controversy with Brooke Monk, and Brooke Monk was pretty much ignoring her for the most part. Like, she ain't saying nothing about it. And within that whole drama, like, clearly, Natalie Reynolds trying to clout farm. If you don't know, backstory on her, cake streamer. She used to be one of Jack Doherty's OF bops. I ain't gonna cap. But then she moved up that cake streamer, nuisance IRL streamer. I ain't gonna lie, doing all that jazz. Now I guess she moving into this lane, really going TikTok and all that type of beat. And safe to say, yeah, we not fucking with it. But apparently more information came about with this situation, because last time when we checked it out, the love of babes, Coco's crazy. We gonna share more love once we get into the vid. Watching her again today. Within her vid, yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on, and I couldn't even actually believe this was happening, because the last time I was concerned with Natalie Reynolds, yeah, she was convincing that one homeless lady to jump in a lake. So yeah, it just wasn't looking too good, and I wasn't surprised to see that situation was initially happening, and now more to it is coming out. So without further ado, y'all already know what it is, because Trill talks everything. Trill yaps everything. Let's get right into it. Like I said, yo, shout out to Love of Babes. Coco's crazy. We have to share the love. You already know what it is. Been watching Coco's crazy. We got the disgusting Brooke Monk situation got worse. Of course, you want to watch the OG vid down in the description. First link. Like I said, go share the love. Shout out to Love of Babes, Coco's crazy. We've been saying it, making the good videos out here. So, go share it. Other than that, we getting right into it. Let's do it. Actually, hold on. Move the camera over first. They got me on the left side. Crazy works.
I don't really care, because the only person that can judge me is God.
So I've never bothered talking about her because that's the only thing she cares about.
I'm here to take accountability. You're copying Brooke. You're copying Brooke.
Natalie had absolutely zero remorse.
Literally what I was talking about in the intro.
Or consideration for this individual.
I don't care how people are, it's so comfortable, it's so comfortable.
How long could she end up in jail?
She's copying everything I do.
Guys, the Brooke Monk and Natalie situation has gotten so much worse. There are so many disturbing updates, I don't even know if I can fit it in one video. Natalie has taken it way too far, and her TikToks have gotten so much worse. I've also done some digging on her past, and she has some very disturbing videos involving children, so I'm gonna give it...
Oh yeah, nah, she was copying the McKinley Richardson, Jack Doherty's ex-girlfriend, wife, whatever. Yeah, she was copying the McKinley style of vids where you shill your OF, but you use like wholesome, like, oh yeah, if this kid can tell me the color of my shoes, then I don't know, I'll buy him a PS5. And then you like make content like that so it seems like wholesome and shit. Yeah, it's fucked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised.
Trigger warning, we're gonna be talking about some...
But like I said, she was also one of Jack Doherty's old OF bops, so...
SEX topics involving children, which I never want to discuss, but sadly in this video, since we're digging up some of Natalie...
Yeah, they love shilling out the OF and shit to minors. It's pretty fucking rancid.
past, we'll have to discuss it. And once we get through all of the disgusting updates on how Natalie has quite literally been harassing Brooke Monk and has bought in something, I'm not going to say it yet, but something very, very disgusting and just straight out creepy directed towards Brooke, then we'll get into her past. But before we do that, I'm going to let you know if you want to discuss stuff about this video that you liked or didn't like, join my Discord server. You can say whatever you want in there. And secondly, check out my animation
Dude, I still can't believe the woman actually jumped in her leg.
channel. It will be in the pinned comment. And with that, let's get into some pretty nasty updates on the Natalie versus Brooke Monk situation. So I can probably assume most of you are watching because you enjoyed the first video or you were interested in it. So I don't
Shout out the beloved babes. She was cooking. That video was fire.
really think I need to explain who Brooke or Natalie is.
Nope.
So I'll give a really, really brief summary in case someone clicks on this video and doesn't know who either one of them are. So firstly, Brooke is a very respected YouTube Shorts creator and TikToker. She blew up around the 2020s and she makes content like this.
PSA, if you ever watch any of my YouTube videos and my speech impediment, dang it! My speech impediment slips out a little bit, you better hush it.
Her content's not usually very serious. It's kind of silly dances, following simple trends, stuff like that. I mean, I don't think I really need to explain it. Most of you know who she is. Natalie Reynolds, on the other hand, is the complete opposite.
I still can't believe how wild this shit is. Yeah, we like dead ass do got to see what's going on with Ash Trevino though, because apparently this, as you can see, what they're making fun of, is apparently true.
She has built her career off of hatred, off of making people hate her. All she cares about is views,
Rage baiting. I fucking hate it.
and attention. She doesn't care what she has to do to get that. She's been friends with Jack Doherty for years, and we all know him
One of his bops.
and love him, don't we?
No. Actually, funny enough, me and the boss made a video on him. Y'all will see that coming up soon if you check out our page down in the description, as well as my other socials. I don't plug those though, because I'm fucking cardio on those shits, and you probably will never see any posts on there. Slippy! We must focus on the YouTube. That's tough. But yeah, no, fuck Jack Doherty.
Don't we?
My friend Natalie loves David Dobrik's pizza, but she hates 7-Eleven pizza. So today, I'm gonna swap.
And
Yeah, that's an instant do not recommend.
most people who hang out or hung out with Jack Doherty usually end up to be bad people because, you know, he's not exactly the most awesome person alive. So Natalie has a long
probably
history
one of the worst.
making people angry, and for good reason. She has done pretty insane things, but I don't want to get into that until later because we got to get to the whole Brooke drama first. So Natalie usually posts videos like this.
Braids look on you, take them off. Okay, master. Hopefully this looks a lot better for you guys, and I look so much better now because my braids are so hideous and ugly, guys.
What the fuck do I be subjecting myself to? Get this woman off my screen! You know what? You know what? I'll leave it alone.
Okay.
I won't. It's really gonna piss me off. Cause, yo, this is what I hate too, because, like, obviously I'm self-aware to know, like, duh, like, clear, like, this is clear rage bait, all that type of shit, but I still fall for it! Oh my god, I still be getting mad, bro. I'm like, yo, we could just be doing anything else. We could legitimately be doing anything else. I prefer Sniper Wolf's content over this shit. I'm not even gonna lie. And I absolutely fucking despise that bullshittery. And I damn near make almost the same type of shit. Like, it's fucking...
Okay, guys, Natalie has entered the chat.
If there was an award for being the most obnoxious copycat and
We
rage
know who's
baiter of
going
all
it.
time, Natalie would have won that. She would have won it so easily. There would
If it was strictly copycat, it would have definitely went to Kika Kim, like I was saying in the intro. But yeah, now, if we're using all the adjectives, 100% her. Not even a question.
have been absolutely no competition. Natalie just posts whatever she feels like will get views, and she's pretty successful most of the time. Don't get me wrong, everyone pretty much hates her, but she gets really good views, and she gets all the clout she needs. And I know a lot of you clicked on the video for the update, so I'm just gonna kind of skim over the whole situation. So recently, Natalie has been obsessing over Brooke for some weird reason. She's been copying every single video Brooke makes, but usually kind of mocking it in a way. She's been obsessing over Brooke.
Like trying to parody them shits, yeah.
boyfriend by reposting thirst traps of him. She's also put photos of him up in her background, and she's done something even worse that we're gonna get into a minute. So that's a brief summary of the situation, and now let's...
Oh my god, yo, these jeans had me so fucking mad in the first video. I was so triggered by them shits, and I still am.
Get into the
oh
major
my god,
updates.
I fucking
so you're
hate
probably
him so
thinking,
much.
it's been like a week now. Has Natalie finally stopped? Has Natalie given up? Has she moved on to something else?
No.
Some other way to rage bait people?
Guaranteed it got worse, huh? It did.
No, you're dead wrong. In fact, she has upscaled the rage bait when it
Had a feeling.
comes to Brooke. She will not leave Brooke alone to save anyone's life. She still continues to completely copy every single video Brooke posts, as well as a lot of other large creators, but she also completely copies literally every video she does. If it's not Brooke, it's someone else. Even her response to the drama was directly copied from another creator, which I just found out the other day.
Are you fucking serious? I've never seen the copy and paste apology. Now that's crazy.
You're copying Emma. You're copying Emma. You're copying Emma. Shut up.
You're copying Brooke. You're copying Brooke.
What the fuck? I remember, yo, she showed... Wait, didn't she show this shit in the first part? And I was just like, ah, yeah, whatever. Like, it's some dumb shit. Bruh, she can't... Yo, bro, I didn't... Bro, I never seen a copy and paste apology. I had never seen a command V freaking response, bro. This is insanity we got going on here, bro. We got a freaking command control V response. This is absolutely ridiculous. I can't even... Yo. See, now this right here, now this is rage bait, bruh. That ass, like...
Gotta respect the hustle. She went and found a video that she was like, yeah, this sounds like something I want to say in response. You couldn't even talk for 30 seconds without copying someone.
Like, that's actually ridiculous.
She's giving everyone who copies and steals content a run for their money. Like, this is next level. Anyway, you're probably thinking, well, it can't get much worse, can it? I mean, she's copying everyone, but that's the way it was last video. So, you know how she puts photos of Brooke's boyfriend in the background of her house?
Yo, I was wondering why that fuck. Yo, because before, like, Coco Screech had pointed that shit out in the video, I didn't even realize that. And I was like, yo, what the hell? But, like, yeah, why the fuck is she doing that? That's actually some weird shit. But then again, like, the rage bait, yo, it's so more niggas comment on that shit.
I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I know that. I mean, that's about the worst she can do, right? You're dead wrong. This is the video she posted recently.
Yo, ain't no way she got a cut out of that nigga, bruh. Nah, this shit is... bruh. Yo, Natalie, bruh, you not clout farming this hard. Nah, you're not clout farming this hard. Nah, this shit is really ridiculous. Yo, this... It's giving... stalker...
No, you aren't asleep in your bed.
Nah.
You saw that. She got a cardboard cutout of Brooke's boyfriend and is walking around with it and using it for a video. Like, how do you even get that good of a quality photo of him in
That's really the questions we need asked. I ain't gonna cap.
the first place? I want to know that, first of all. Copyrighted music, but you get the idea. Yeah, she's so quirky. Isn't this so funny? No one's ever done this before. This is literally just stalking her at this point. Did she, Brooke, get a restraining order, please? She was so proud of that cardboard.
You're not going on a date with a cardboard cutout of a whole nother woman's boyfriend. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we gotta reevaluate our entire lives. We have to reevaluate our entire lives. I feel like this is the point where we most definitely lost the fucking plot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're way out of whack at this point. Is it just me? Nah. I think she's completely out of fucking whack.
It's so funny. No one's ever done this before. This is literally just stalking her at this point. Did she, Brooke, get a restraining order, please? She was so proud of that cardboard cutout that she used it for like 5 different videos and, of course, got millions of views because who does this? Oh, no, I'm never going to guess. What did she do this time? Who could it possibly be? Oh, wait, it's the cardboard cutout. Ooh, never could have guessed.
Nah. This is why I say clout is truly like the worst fucking drug ever known to humanity. I'm really like... I'm sorry, but this shit right here, this bullshittery y'all see on y'all screen right here is the exact reason why I be saying clout is worse than fentanyl, bro. Because what the fuck are we doing? Bro, yo, for 1 million views on TikTok, niggas is going to their local fucking Staples and being like, let me get the 6 foot, make it glossy on the paper. Yeah, Don't worry, 3D printed. Like, bro, what the fuck? Bro, she really walked in here and got a hole cut out. Nah, clout has truly destroyed this generation, bro.
Guess that one. That's crazy. Wow, didn't expect that. Crazy. I feel like this is so far from just trolling and rage baiting at this point. Like, this is just next level disturbing.
Weird shit. Nah,
this is one of those things you never expect to happen, but then you experience it. Speaking of things that should never happen, yesterday I was biking and I stopped at a supermarket to quick get a drink, and I didn't lock my bike because all the other bikes were locked, and I come outside and this dude is riding my bike, no joke. And he looks at me, bikes back to the spot where I parked it, crashes and falls off of it. Like...
Yo, he couldn't even respectfully give you your shit back. Yo, he just had to bust ass. Yo.
He fell hard. Like, I
he fell hard as shit. Yo, nah, that nigga definitely just ate pavement, bro. That shit.
Probably would have been crying hard. It was so awkward and embarrassing. He gets up, hands me my bike, and holds the bell that, like, he broke off my freaking bike.
Yo, it's like, nah, that shit's got me cracked. Yo, Coco Scream's like, he hit the ground hard. Nah, that shit, yo.
That to me, it says in a grumpy voice, "What?" and then walks away. Like,
I'll be like, nigga, what you mean, what? Nigga, you broke the bell off my fucking bike. What the fuck?
He was mad at me that he broke my bike and was riding on it. It was just one of those experiences. I guess that just happens in life. People stalk you and use a cardboard cutout of your boyfriend, and people steal your bike.
Yeah, nah, they definitely don't do that first shit, but that second shit, yeah, they do that pretty often, funny enough.
I work so hard to make original content, and I know you guys can vouch. I just want to be treated like a normal person for once.
Can someone just please tell her she's not funny? I think she's taking the Kamala route. Kamala, remember?
No, she knows she's not funny, but that's the whole point of the rage bait.
She had an OF, she hung out with Jack Doherty, and she...
she knows she's not funny. There's no fucking way you're doing this shit and you think you're hilarious, bro. Like, you know this is some fucking dumb shit and it's gonna get mad views because niggas are gonna be cutting your ass.
Used her brother to advertise her OF. A lot of people hated her. I remember Penguin Zero made a video on her.
Who, Camilla?
There's this whole thing, and now she's super popular on TikTok. She has millions of people that love her. She's always in these like silly dramas and stuff. I think.
Oh yeah, no, she's definitely talking about Camilla for sure. Yeah.
Maybe she's going that way. She's hoping that she could start her career off with rage bait.
There is no fucking way in hell that fucking. Well, first of all, it doesn't matter because Camilla is also a fucking Jezebel, along with Natalie Reynolds. But like, there is no fucking. Honestly, never mind. I'm not even gonna say there's no way because again, these. One, our Jezebels, we're fucking dealing with both of them from fucking Jack Doherty. Insane works we got going on here. Two to that, brother. At this point with this TikTok bullshittery, I truly believe that, yeah, clout got niggas doing anything at this point, bruh. Because where did Camilla come off of? Her whole shit spawned in from being in a Mr. Beast vid. It's like, yeah, anything's happening at this point, man. This is bullshit.
Bait and get somewhere eventually. It's not gonna work, girl. That rarely works.
I don't know. Rage bait is you cannot build a career off of rage bait. I would just tell you firsthand that shit is not gonna work, bro. Like, that shit is just not gonna work. Because once the rage bait wears off and niggas are just like, yeah, no, I don't give a fuck. We know they're just gonna do this shit to make niggas bad. You will build no base. Niggas will just not watch you anymore.
Okay, one thing. Okay, two. First of all, this is stolen obviously from someone else, so yeah, it's not, even if you laughed, it's not hers. And two, I feel like popular kids aren't actually the ones that do that, but maybe that's just me. And a lot more creators have been calling out Natalie.
I don't know what the fuck. God damn it, my dumb ass. I slapped the shit out of myself. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you just be doing, nigga. I'm a fossil. Niggas on unk status shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, these just actually go to school? Because the way I've been seeing these fucking YNs, you would think these motherfuckers don't even fucking go to school.
Recently, ever since the Brooke situation,
you seen some of these vids on Twitter, bro. I don't know what the fuck.
Got so much attention. I recently came across this video, which got over 1 million likes.
Down by the river with the hanky panky.
Patty cake, bake.
Damn it, yo, I'm not gonna lie. This one almost got. I'm not gonna lie. This one almost got me. This one almost got me. This one almost fucking got me, yo.
Where's man?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
So shout out to Natalie.
I held it in. I held it in. But that, yo, the patty cake almost got me. I'm not going front. The patty cake almost got me.
For stealing from literally everyone. I get you're doing this for rage bait, but you probably are also doing it because...
I'm trying not... Nah, bro. The patty cake really almost had me. I can't.
Because it makes it a lot easier to go viral.
That's
without
putting
basically no effort into it. I hope you know that by doing this, you are actively hurting the smaller creators that you steal these videos from. Every view you get is going to decrease the chance that they get more views. So you're actively destroying channels.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but then you could say that shit for like, well, honestly, she's doing the shit bar for bar. See, that's what I'm saying. This is where the relative of different arguments come in, because some people would argue the same shit for like reaction pages, slot pages, all this shit. But then again, there's obviously the clear distinction of like, yo, if you're truly trying to make it transformative, whether like obviously you're adding actual commentary or like putting edits and shit. Her shit is more like, again, like I said, Kika Kim shit, where like, yeah, nah, you taking nigga shits and ideas bar for bar, vowel for vowel, synonym for synonym, bro, fucking goddamn mannerism for mannerism, everything. So never mind. Nah, actually, I am above you. Nah, let me stop playing. But yeah, nah, it's clear bullshittery that fucking Natalie been doing, and yeah, doing this shit, it's like, damn, bro. And fucking Kika Kim and Kritika, like, bro, Kritika be coming up with funny ass shit, like cool ass Johns, bro, and then Kika Kim come and slide that shit straight skinwalker shit, bro, and then we'll end up fucking having more subs and shit. Like, yeah, I just hate seeing that shit, bro. So I do understand where Coco's coming from this shit.
Thank you so much. Locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me out. Locked up, they won't.
So when can I turn this off?
Let me out, no.
So now that we've gone over the disturbing updates, I think we need to go on to some of Natalie's past, because there is a lot to uncover. For some weird reason, a lot of people didn't bring up the fact that she is like a master rage baiter, and that's not a compliment, but she's been doing this for years. In my first video, I didn't know much about her past. I was only talking about the situation at the moment, but it turns out like the situation right now compared to her past is like nothing. Some major channels like Penguin Zero have even talked about her, which I had no idea until now. That's pretty insane. She's like the female Jack Doherty.
Yeah, honestly, that's a really good comparison. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a buck. Like, she is, well, technically she is a protege from him, but yeah, nah, she pretty much replicates him in a good fashion. Pretty much exact.
I really don't want to play this. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't. Carrie gonna play. Prepare for me to get fucking roasted like crazy for the next 12 minutes.
Whose name I've treated like Voldemort over the last year or so. I've never bothered talking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and this is no glaze, but obviously I fuck with Charlie. But like, yo, if Charlie make a video on you, nigga, it's done. If Charlie makes a video on your ass, say goodbye. Like, it's pretty much over. I'm not gonna cap to you.
About her, because that's the only thing she cares about is her name leaving people's lips, no matter how negative it is.
He's spot.
Yeah. And Charlie be fucking cooking, and that's why.
On here though, like quite literally that's the only thing she cares about. She's been rage baiting for forever, but now that we've got Penguin Zero insulting her, I'd say her career is officially over once.
Bro, no pre-watch. I'm trying to tell you, it's like certain motherfuckers, like, bro, they platforms is so big, but like, yo, Charlie is definitely one of them now. Like, if Charlie make a video on you, bro, it's pretty much cookies for your career. Like, you're fucking cooked, brother. Like, it's done.
Dare I say, Pack God humbles her. No, but seriously, she's been doing this for years. The video that got her the most attention was the one where she was streaming.
I'm like, yo, Pack God got some other shit he need to fucking handle. Let me tell you right now, that goddamn Discord.
And she dared a homeless woman to jump in the river. The homeless woman couldn't swim, and Natalie just laughed about it on camera.
Natalie had absolutely zero remorse or consideration for this individual, even saying she didn't care what happened after she left her in the water alone.
Oh, that's so funny. You f***ed up. I really don't care.
Like, it's at the point where you're not even trolling. You're straight up risking people's lives. It's not funny, it's not cute, and you're just a horrible person.
Directly.
But don't worry, just when you think it's the worst, most horrific thing you've ever seen, it got better, because Natalie released one of the most respectful, accepting, kind responses and apologies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Everyone still keeps talking about the lady in the lake situation, so I'm here to address it. First of all, I never pushed her in. She jumped in out of her own free will. And second of all, she's saying I can't swim, I can only float, and she's floating perfectly fine above the water.
Sure, Natalie. Sure.
Haha, guys, she's such a comedian. Get it? She's dehumanizing someone because they have less wealth than her. Ha ha ha. Isn't that so?
Like, that shit is so fucking stupid. You were literally, like, going behind her, bruh, and, like, motioning that you were gonna fucking push her off. Now, obviously, did she push her off? No, but, like, yo, it's very clear to see that you did not give a single shit about this person. Like,
funny.
I then get kicked out immediately after she jumps in because 3 workers come up to me and say, leave, we want you out of here, we don't want you helping. If something actually really bad did happen, don't you think I would have been in jail by now? So, let's please move on.
And then Natalie the nuisance realized she could get a lot of attention from
Natalie the nuisance?
this situation, as a lot of commentary channels talked about it. So she went on to milk the situation. Yes, she milked risking someone's life. She faked getting an ankle monitor and got millions and millions of views for it.
1. The ankle monitor doesn't match real police devices. People noticed that the ankle monitor she's wearing is...
Yo, why the fuck would you buy an ankle monitor, put that shit up? Yo, oh my god, this is what I was literally saying earlier, bro. Like, yo, this clout shit is such a bad drug, bro. I swear to god, like, why the fuck would we want to go around flexing an ankle monitor? That shit makes no sense.
Isn't a real police-issued tracker. In one video, she showed it on her right foot, but in another, it was on her left. She then casually took it off, which raises suspicion.
But of course, like always, clout dies out fast, especially
rage-baited clout.
When it's rage-baited clout. So Nonsense Natalie had to find another way to get clout, and that she would do. And you know what her idea was? It was to just be straight out racist.
A woman's job is to clean, do the dishes, take care of the kids, nothing else. I seriously don't think women should have the right to vote. All these women...
Oh my god! Bro, what is she on her right-wing griff arc? Oh my god! No! Bro, what is this, alpha woman? Oh my fucking god, bro. What the fuck is her name? Yo, she's going down the fucking just pearly things goddamn pipeline. Yo, this shit, oh my god. Yo, no.
Women do is look at what their friends are saying, follow what social media is saying.
Oops, my bad, wrong clip. That was the one where she pretends to be on a podcast and she just says a bunch of misogynistic stuff. Let's go on to the racist stuff. My bad. There's a lot of stuff when it comes to Natalie. I get it mixed up.
I like this because it matches the Indian headdress.
I'm like, what is she? I'm like, huh?
Because I'm going for like an Indian vibe.
Indian vibe? I'm sort of Seminole, although very white presenting, but I can absolutely confirm that that is willful ignorance. In the big year of 2025, somebody who is this active on social media...
Pretty much everything that you would find disgusting or just straight up weird, Natalie's probably done by now. She just
and of course, like, seeing, obviously, knowing the context or knowing that she'd be rage baiting John like that, I would not be surprised that obviously this is the type of John she's on. Yeah, makes sense.
Going through and checking them off like it's a giant checklist. She made one mistake maybe once and decided, you know what, I'm just gonna keep doing them all. I'm gonna do everything. I might as well. I only live once. I'm gonna make everyone as miserable as possible. And she's doing a pretty good job with that.
Because how does this woman have 2 million followers? A lot of people say that she's copying Brooke Monk, which she completely is.
I'm about to say, nah, bar for bar.
I have found so much evidence of it too.
She's managed to make every single app hate her. TikTok, YouTube, you name it.
Well, I mean, considering, yeah, like, she was on the tendency as being a nuisance IRL streamer, it wasn't going to be looking good for her on any social. Or her rep just in general. Like, yeah, that too.
She really, really likes money. I'm trying to find the motive for this because she probably has enough money by now. She just doesn't seem to realize that this is just such a miserable way to live. I saw some clip on Twitter of people seeing Jack Doherty at the gas station and they ran up to him and started to like threaten him and he got in the car and drove off fast. Like, is that how you want to live your life?
Oh yeah, nah, I know what video you're talking about, yep.
Living in fear because you know
that's when he was with McKinley. I'm pretty sure he was in like his Urus in that vid.
Everyone around you hates you and wants to beat you up. Like, is this really the life you want to live?
Do you want to go on a date?
Apparently so, because they're living it.
And get naughty together?
No, I'm good.
You don't want to? Not at all?
Nope, sorry.
Okay. Do you want to go on a date and get naughty?
Oh, I'll pass.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is awkward.
This is fucking... Oh my... Please eviscerate this content out of this fucking reality. Get rid of it. I cannot stand this shit. It's so goddamn cringe. and fucking unbearable.
Rejected me.
I've heard people bring this up before, but for a while she did those stupid interviews where she literally just harasses people in a really inappropriate manner. And it could be staged, don't get me wrong. Sometimes these things are staged, but these are so awkward. I mean,
nah, the ones in the mall, those are probably not staged, bro. She probably is just walking up to random niggas in the mall, because they do shit. That niggas have been doing shit like videos like that, especially public interviews type shits, for a fucking minute. Like,
could this be staged? Like, it's just like, if it's staged, they're a pretty good actor, because you can just sense the awkwardness. I feel like she wouldn't do this, mainly because she's already embarrassed herself in front of millions of people, so I'm sure she's not scared to embarrass herself in front of a few real people.
oh yeah, at this point,
I just want a hug.
You just want a hug?
Yeah.
Like, hey man, can we not do kiss or slap with a preschooler? Can we not do that?
yo, what the nah, Pops. No, this is bullshit. See, that's what I be talking about.
This is another clip from Jay Aubrey's video on her. If you want more on Natalie, I feel free to check it out if I were you. But yeah, she is very, very creepy towards kids. Is the clout really worth it? Like, I know...
Hell no, it's not. But for these people, apparently so, because this is fucking Jack Doherty's whole life is about clout and shit, so... But yeah, obviously, barring that she's basically a clone of him. Yeah.
Like, seem repetitive, but like, I'm just genuinely curious as I'm making this video. How is the clout worth it? Like, you are willingly ruining your entire life for a few clicks. You are doing every single thing, like, every word.
It's like, in the short term, obviously there's like the money aspect where you're like, yeah, she's getting millions of views, and like if she's on the creativity beta or whatever, or not the creativity beta, it's a program, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, like where you're getting obviously mad cheese off the TikToks. Like in the short term, yeah, cool, you're getting checks, but over the long term, it's like, yo, heads are gonna look at you. Oh, aren't you well, for her in specific, aren't you that girl that had that homeless woman jump in a lake? Aren't you that girl that was weirdly basically stalking Brooke Monk? Aren't you that girl that was fucking like trying to have a goddamn whole aquarium in the back of a pickup truck? You try to go to fucking Petco and buy fish? Like, what the fuck? Like, bruh, you're gonna have this rep for mad fucking long. It's gonna carry out with you throughout your whole life, and you sacrifice that shit for like a couple dollars? Yeah, I think not, bro. That clout shit, nah. That's why I keep telling you, I don't give a damn about clout. Real talk. Shout out the audience, though. Shout out the fam. Shout out the bros and the babes. I say it all the time.
Worst thing you can think of for a few clicks. How is that worth it?
James Charles needs to be canceled. This man already has so many allegations and has now been exposed for sleeping with Evan Johnson, aka the guy who broke Kayla's jaw.
I don't like James Charles at all, and I
was about to say, fucking, that's honestly something that we can agree with, because yeah, James Charles, yeah. He'll be handing this to you, nigga. Anyway.
Hate Evan Johnson beyond imagination. I just don't...
I have no fucking clue who that is.
I don't feel very comfortable with her talking about the situation, because I know she's going to find some way to make it a joke. She likely stole this video word for word from someone else. It's going to create a drama that's going to center around her instead of Evan or James Charles, which are the people it should be centered around. So I just think she should honestly shut up.
Ryan Reynolds is my father, and people are still saying that I'm lying. When you look it up on Google, it literally says Natalie Reynolds is the daughter of Ryan Reynolds. I'm going to show a screenshot right here. It says all of my TikToks that I do, all the videos. Google.
No, I don't think I will, because
I'm not Googling that shit either. Niggas, any nigga with not even 2 brain cells, but 1 would know, yeah, this shit just not true.
You are the #1 rage baiter on TikTok right now, and you're doing literally anything for attention. Hey,
quite literally.
Hey, at least this one doesn't involve putting someone's life in danger and laughing about it or harassing a kid. And if you thought...
A real shocker. Would have thought it would have included that one this time. Because it was the other time. Like, I'm dead. Yeah, and this is the shit I'm saying. She's definitely never going to live down all the shit she was doing as a nuisance IRL streamer.
Thought the Natalie rabbit hole ended there, you're dead wrong. Natalie has a history of just... I don't even know what you would call this.
That's me! Hey! Listen! That's crazy. That's crazy. Ready with me while I talk about the girl that pressed me for in braids. Internet has been hating on me for...
Yo, that's... yeah. Yo, I be falling for her fucking rage bait. I'm trying to tell you, that's how you know she actually is a master rage bait, because I really be falling for this shit, even though, obviously, Duh. But like,
crazy. Ready with me, boy.
Yo, her putting on makeup while in the fucking ocean, holy shit, this shit is getting me mad. Like, holy fuck, that's getting me mad. It's so pointless. Oh my god, that's actually so aggravating.
Talk about the girl that pressed me for in braids. Internet has been hating on me for my braids, so today we're gonna get the public's thoughts. Do you think it's offensive?
Yeah, this shit, like, I remember when we were first talking about this, like, way back, probably like, yo, was that like a month ago? Hold on. Let me see when that was. Okay, I literally can't spell. Like, when was that? Yeah, the first. Yeah, the first. How long? Bro, I don't. Yeah, no, this was the first last month. Yeah, so like a month ago. Yeah, bro, this was so stupid. I remember the one girl was really raging at her, bro. Like, it's a hairstyle. Who cares, bro? I'm not about to be pressed at someone for having braids, bro, and they're white. Like, bro, bro?
Offensive if I wear braids?
No, I don't think it's offensive if you wear braids.
Guys, this might be a stretch. Please don't get mad at me, but
it's a hairstyle. Like, who fucking cares? Like, bro, niggas have fucking bills to pay. Niggas not worried about somebody else's hairstyle.
I'm starting to think she thinks white people can wear braids. Another form of rage baiting, of course. Remember what she said about Native Americans earlier, so take everything she says with a grain of salt. Of course, remember what
I'm trying to hold on. I gotta comment on this.
To think she thinks white people can wear braids. Another form of rage baiting, of course. Remember.
I'm trying to tell you, yo, Brooke Monk natural face. Excellent. I'm trying to tell you, that's why I always be saying Brooke Monk was my TikTok crush. Like, yo, excellence here, beauty, beautiful, hun.
What she said about Native Americans earlier, so take everything she says with a grain of salt. And I know she knows that by copying everyone's TikToks is like the easiest way to get an angry reaction out of tons of people, but like this is just genuinely going to affect so many people in a negative way. I just wish she'd go back to the rage bait she was doing earlier, where she pretended to be related to that one dude, because yeah, that's weird.
Ryan Reynolds.
It's like you. But, like, it's not risking people's lives or stealing people's content. I don't think she's going to stop stealing content anytime soon. I think...
But at the same time, or she could just be her genuine self and, you know, build an audience of people that would actually find her interesting and from there on make content just, you know what I'm saying? Still, she can still even stream. Just... You don't have to rage bait. Just be you and do things you find fun, and then maybe your audience will find seeing you do the things you love or whatever. Be fun. I see. This is the shit I never understand. Why do we immediately go for the rage bait and or like the humiliation rituals and all like the dumb shit? Like obviously, because yeah, that shit can get views because it's like out of pocket dumb shit. But like, you can also get views by not doing that shit. But niggas will immediately go to embarrassing themselves. It makes no sense. I ain't gonna lie.
She's realized it's an effective and easy way to get views and get backlash. Two things she really, really loves, as we can obviously see by now.
Where we review? Sam, you cheater!
Okay.
Take your ketchup.
You're being so bossy right now.
Yes, I am. I'm tired. When I'm tired, I get bossy.
Reminder, this is the girl that Natalie is attacking, and this is the dude she's attacking and making figures out of and stealing photos of and putting them
where like she had a whole cardboard cutout of this. Oh my god, bro.
In her house. This is the couple she is literally harassing. So you know what I said about the whole Natalie and street interviews?
See, this is where I really feel bad. Yo, for the bull saying, bro. Imagine you walk in somebody's crib and they got a full cardboard cutout of you. I'll be like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You just have to immediately call the authorities. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I know this motherfucker might be the monster under my bed, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, she used to be really, really into those because, you know, they got some clicks once in a while, especially when she harassed random people and they reacted in a negative way. Here are some more.
Did you take pictures of my pics?
What? Oh, no.
My
picture of your...
Oh, my God. Turn it off!
Yeah.
I hate it!
Just a post. Could you be in the picture?
It's so strange going through these videos of hers because I've seen them before and I've seen people react to them.
I know, I've seen them too, and that's what's so fucked, and I don't want to see these shits because they're so, like, it's just so cringe. Like I said, why, bruh? And this is like back during her jazz times too, I'm pretty sure, so it was really bad.
I've seen controversies surrounding her, but I never connected them to her name. It's always annoying influencer does this, annoying influencer does that. Like, no one even knows who she is. Lately, she's even had beef with the Bop House and with Camila herself, which makes no sense to me considering they're both used to or were friends with Jack.
Yo, they was both Jack Doherty's OF Bobs. Come on, man. We know about the agency. I ain't like we know what was going on.
Backdoorery. I'm pretty sure Kamala's not friends with Jack anymore, but they used to have a connection with him, so it's just so strange that the two are fighting. The Bob House constantly
because what's the name? Because Jack and McKinley broke up and all that type of jazz, and then McKinley's friends with Camilla and then Julia. I know too much lore about this shit. You already know. Shout out to Babes, like I keep saying. The love of Babes. Shout out to Love of Babes. The girly pops, they be having me all on the tee. That's why I know all this dumb shit. Like, I should not know all this, bro. This y'all fault. Yo, this y'all fault. Shout out y'all, though. Like I said.
Has drama, yet most of the time it seems so obviously staged for attention, and it works because they're always spammed with comments about the drama, some girl that they don't like in their group, and it's like they so obviously staged this, but whatever. I mean, they used to both walk up to random strangers and harass them about very inappropriate topics, and they both have had inappropriate discussions around minors, Kamala with her brother, and Natalie with random kids. So if this beef is real and it's not staged like everything the Bob House does, it's like basically the whole world hates you both, so why don't you just become friends? Because you guys have so much in common, you don't even realize it. Sorry to be repetitive, but once again, I feel like this question keeps on lingering. What makes this worth it? What makes humiliating yourself in front of millions of people worth it?
The clout. The money. At least in the words of Johnny Somali, that's what he be saying. But yeah, I pretty much, for everyone, that would be it. The attention on your name, the validation, well, actually, not the validation, I was about to say, actually, the condemnation, technically, because, again, you're doing rage bait. But, yeah, it would be the attention on your name, and then, yeah, obviously, with that attention through social media, you would get paid out, whether it be through YouTube with ad revenue, or even through, like, heads, like, Instagram got its own, like, creator fund type of thing, and then TikTok got, obviously, their own John. Like, yeah, it would to be the farm the views and stack up a lot of cheese. Other than that, I'm pretty sure most of these heads that do this, if there was no money involved, obviously they would not do it. Like they just would not. But at the same time, you could also argue against me with that, because again, with bulls like Johnny Somali, there's no money in it, at least not anymore. There really can be, honestly, because them $5 TTS is not about to carry you through life, little bro. It's done. But he's still doing stuff to embarrass himself, so I don't know. It really just depends on the person and their desperation for this, I guess.
I mean, Kamala technically eventually got a career out of doing this, so maybe, I'm guessing Natalie wants the same. Kamala still gets a lot of love on TikTok and stuff. She's kind of started to form a community after joining the Bob House. So maybe Natalie's hoping eventually through this clout she'll get an audience that actually supports her. But I don't see it happening. Even the Bob House members don't seem to want to be associated with you, and they invited an underage person onto their TikTok. So as much as they're
Piper Raquel
disliked, even they don't like Natalie. So like, who does, honestly? I just find it funny that her most recent rage bait hasn't really been working because she hasn't gotten a reaction out of Brooke Monk. She's gotten reactions out of a lot of...
That's all I was saying in the intro, like, Brooke Monk just been ignoring her. But that's because, Brooke Monk don't gotta pay attention to her, like, Brooke Monk views are absolutely insane. Like, if you go on Brooke Monk's TikTok, bro, she got the one John with Will Smith. That John got, like, almost 300 million views. I'm like, never, bro. I'm like, bro, you think I'm worried about Natalie Reynolds? Insane, bro. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Brooke is not worried about her.
Of other large creators, but Brooke Monk probably realizes it and won't react. At this point, we're just watching a live humiliation ritual, and
I've been saying this for how long with these nuisance IRL streamers, all these bulls, bro. Even with some normal streamers, like, some of y'all are just going through straight humiliation rituals for clout, and I'm not rocking with it. I am not rocking with it. I'm like, bro, you need to just be yourself, build your audience cool. You do not have to humiliate yourself for clout. Like, come on, bro. You gotta have some integrity at some point. Like,
I can't figure out the true reason for it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. She didn't get nothing out of this situation. She has 2 million followers, and I'm pretty sure she's gotten a lot of attention. Every video she posts now gets 1 million views at least. So, I mean, she definitely didn't get nothing out of the situation, but she didn't get a reaction, which is likely what she wants.
Do you want to walk around with me?
Well, one second.
Oh my God, no. Yeah, no, that was 100%. That was definitely intentional.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Let's pick on people with disabilities.
Oh my, I know that is absolutely crucifying the shit out you.
Ha ha ha, you're so funny. No one's ever done that before. Totally not the easiest way to humiliate someone. Like, at least be original with your rage bait. Don't do the same thing every single streamer does. Like, don't go for the easy things. Be a little bit original, a little bit creative here. This is like the most pathetic thing you could.
But this is a play right out of Jack Doherty's handbook. So I mean, like,
could do that. Like the pathetic people do. It's nothing unique. It's not a cool new way to rage bait. Seriously though, what's so funny about humiliating people with disabilities? Like, genuinely, I see so much of it online and it's so acceptable for some weird reason. It's like they can't control it. So why is it so funny to make fun of someone that can't control how they act? It's just disgusting and completely, like...
See, that's why I be feeling bad for, like, Josh Block, bro. I'm like, fuck, bro. Heads be trolling the shit out of him, and he got the whole alcoholism problem. Plus, you know, obviously, these clear mental disabilities. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, it... Again, heads that have mental disabilities, obviously, barring, you know, the struggles that they're going through, like, yo... It'd be way better if they have people around them that obviously have their best interests at heart and they're there to help them. But Josh Block doesn't have that shit. And again, making fun of people who have disabilities is fucked up.
It's just such an easy thing to do. Like, it's so easy to make fun of someone, but it's also even easier not to.
Approved! Approved! I don't know. Excellent argument. Approved!
One day she's gonna...
Excellent argument. Nah, that's I ain't gonna lie.
Run out of rage bait ideas, and it's
that video was stupid, but I do love that sound.
Gonna happen soon because, like, what hasn't she done at this point? Seriously, like, she's gone through the entire list. Braids, racism, sexism, creepily talking to kids, copying people. What else is there at this point? Seriously, 95% of the internet at this point is just trying to make you mad. We need to have, like, a genuine conversation where everyone on every...
It would be... Well, actually, no, she's already done that. I was about to say... it would have been pushing the sexually suggestive John, but wait, she started with that. Like,
part of the internet comes together and just talks about rage bait and how to not give it any attention. Because seriously, like, all I see on Twitter now is rage bait. Half of the YouTube videos I see can be advertised as rage bait. Almost all my TikToks are rage bait. I'm just tired of seeing rage bait. It's so easy to get clicks, it just pisses me off.
Please, this doesn't work. I'm gonna cry. I tried like every...
Yo, fuck. Yo, if you saw this video, fuck you. Like, if this shit popped up on your For You page, bruh, nah, this shit is your fault. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, like, if this shit, and this shit is on YouTube, so if this showed up on your shorts feed naturally, like, through the alg, nah, this is your fault. This is your fault.
Everything. It's not working. Now I smell horrible.
Bro, y'all need to understand how goddamn, like, yo, if I did this shit that she's doing, I would be in the motherfucking shower for probably a week straight. Yo, my motherfucking ass would probably be so pruny. Bro, I would make sure there would be no fucking Bro, y'all niggas need to understand. Why the fuck is she doing this? Like, see, this is where the rage bait really truly induces my rage. Like, what the fuck? Is there nothing? Are we this talentless? We're this talentless. Okay, I feel it. I feel that. I'm talentless too. I get that. But I am not this talentless. There's no way. Like, at some point, again, you gotta have fucking integrity, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
I have slime and mayonnaise in my hair.
If you watched my old video on her, or my last one, not really old, but my last one, you kind of might get this reference. She copied this girl who went viral on TikTok for putting slime in her hair, which later turned out to be a wig. Big surprise. No one's gonna ruin their hair with slime for a video. Natalie Reynolds here is pretending like she can't get the slime out of her hair after copying that girl, again, to get a reaction, to get people to be excited. She obviously has a wig, like, she's not stupid, but, you know, ha ha ha, so funny.
No, she is stupid, just like, duh, obvious.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, Ashton, yeah, go fuck yourself. Ashton Hall is the nigga that fucking, that started this bullshit and it almost got fucking 1 billion views on Twitter. Yeah, nigga, go fuck yourself. I'm dead ass serious, bro. You know how many niggas done made these bullshit ass cringe ass videos because of you, nigga? I swear to... Yo, you know what? I'ma save it. Why was that shit more ice than water? Like, oh my god.
Every once in a while, you'll come across one of her videos that kind of gives you hope. It's not rage bait. It's just her trying to be funny. And it doesn't look like it's directly stolen because it's kind of just a trend. She steals 99% of her videos, but once in a while, you'll come across a video that's like, hey, why don't you just do this instead? Sure, you wouldn't get the same amount of attention, but wouldn't it just be better to build yourself off of funny, actually wholesome content?
Yes. Yes. And that's what I'll tell anyone trying to get into content creation. Yes, that is the best way to build your platform. Not by fucking rage baiting or fucking doing dumb shit or fucking, you know what I'm saying, doing these goddamn humiliation rituals. Grow slowly. You know, try to cultivate a good audience, you know what I'm saying, has that want to watch you, that obviously care to hear what you have to say, that are interested in watching your videos. Like, don't do what she's doing. Do not do what fucking Natalie Reynolds is doing.
I've seen some of her really old content before she stepped into the whole rage bait and all that stuff, and she genuinely seemed like a nice person. Now, obviously, I don't know, and according to right now, she doesn't seem to be a very nice person.
Nah, she's always been a Jezebel.
But maybe once upon a time, before the fame and clout got to her, she was actually genuinely wholesome and funny. The purpose of this video wasn't to say she's a scum, a hopeless scum that should be wiped off the earth and forgotten and buried. No, the purpose of this video is that she can still change. Like, she's not hopeless. She's not the stupidest person on
Pattern of behavior, I say it all the time. She can change. Every person can technically change in some aspect and do better and improve. But what matters is if you're truly trying to get to it. If you're changing in your actions. If you're actually making an effort to improve, to change up. But from what we're seeing, considering, yeah, she has a cardboard cutout of Miss Brooke here's, you know, Sam, her boyfriend. She has a cardboard cutout now. Yeah, it doesn't seem like her patterns of behavior are getting any different. And definitely not in a positive way. That's tough. I ain't gonna hold you.
On earth. Like, she can change for the better. It's just like she deserves to be criticized for what she's currently doing.
Hey toddler, we're going to find a new boyfriend today at my favorite place.
Nah, I'm not letting you get me.
Bear bond. Let's go. I'm Astavino. I'm here to look for a new boyfriend today. If there's anyone I could bail out. Hi. I was wondering if there's anyone I could bail.
No, I don't want to laugh. I'm not gonna fucking laugh. Cause Natalie is not fucking funny. But knowing that she's dead ass talking about Astravino and how I'm not gonna laugh. I refuse.
Bail out if I could see like the list of people.
And then there's the TikToks that you don't even know what to think. Like, I don't even know if she stole this. I don't know if she came up with this herself. If she did, I don't even want to know the thought process that went into making whatever the hell this is. Honestly, if I had to say it, I think the dude we talked about earlier said it best.
She exists for one sole purpose, to make everyone around her angry at her. Mm-hmm. It's in her delusional mind, the brain parasites tell her that that's a good thing. So I've just never bothered insulting her or making fun of her.
And I'm about to say a really crazy take.
Yeah, what it trying to be saying? Like, I just never bothered to shoot spitballs at her. Like, yo, that shit be having me crying, bro. You know, I just be flicking spitballs at.
You gotta absolutely hear me out on this. Just before you type a 10-paragraph thing about how I'm out of touch and I'm an idiot and blah, 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 blah. Just listen to my reasoning. I think she's seeking validation through hatred and people hating on her.
What would be the validation?
Works. As I kind of talked about in my last video with Belle the Wolf, Belle the Wolf only posts rage bait. Obvious rage bait against religion, certain YouTubers that are loved. Like, obviously, it's just rage bait to get attention.
But yeah, Bella the Wolf is like actually bad shit crazy though. That's the problem though. Like, it's like, this is the thing. I think Natalie's a dumbass. She keep doing these humiliation rituals, but I don't think she's on Bella the Wolf is like fucking crazy. Like this see, that's why there's like the builds of all this shit. There's like the influencer girly pops, right? You know what I'm saying? Like your Lawcities, your Jasmine Tans. Then there's like your Discord kittens really pushing it. You're fucking being betrayed and like fucking Belle the Wolf and like fucking damn near like Umichi. Yeah, like then you have them heads. Then who the fuck else do we have? Who the fuck, if you be watching too many ads, bro. Shit, definitely not even about to be talking about the fucking Hassan orbiters. Nah, you know, we're off that shit. Anyway, yeah, nah, that shit is cooked. Like,
attention. In the end, she ended up getting some positive attention. As I said before in my last video, I believe she has
There's still, but I just don't understand how, like, where would the validation come from? What about this is validating besides, like, the money?
60,000 or 40,000 members in her Discord server, and she gets fan art weekly. Like, she gets a lot of fan.
There's no way niggas, bruh, 40K in her Discord? No way in hell. Hold on.
Ended up getting some positive attention. As I said before in my last video, I believe she has 60,000 or 40,000 members in her Discord server.
There is no way she has a Discord server with 40K in it.
And she gets fan art weekly. Like, she gets a lot of fan art. People actually like her. They add her as a friend. They talk to her. She gets lots of validation and love through that attention she got. So even if 99% of it is negative attention, if you're able to rage bait people, you'll still get 1% to support you no matter what you say. So she's probably...
Yeah. And that's the same argument of, like, no matter what, you're always gonna have a 1% of people that, like, hate you. If you, like, even if you have, like, all positivity, technically.
Probably seeking validation through hatred. Because at the end of the day, you're still famous. Even if you're absolutely hated, everyone still knows who you are. Any person...
But then it's like... but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, true, but not true, because there's a difference. If someone walks up to you, you're famous because, you know, you're an actor or whatever, and, like, you played a character in a movie, and people love you because, like, you know, say you're working films or something like that. Just using that as an example. Then it's different. It's like, yeah, they're admiring you because of what you've done. If you walk up to fucking Natalie Reynolds, most likely you walking up to her ass because, yo, aren't you, again, that girl that had that woman fucking almost drowned in a lake? Like, nah, I don't know. Like, some heads of fame, even if you got clout, like that, again, not all clout is good clout.
in history that has been famous from doing something horrific, you could find a fan group for. So at the end of the day, I believe that she secretly wants validation, and she knows she'll get it even if...
No, she does want validation. Let's not get it twisted at the end of the day, because, yo, again, like, yo, attention seeking, you're not going to do this unless you want one. Again, clout, money, so...
99.99999% of people absolutely hate her. And don't get me wrong, that could not maybe be her goal. Maybe she just wants money. She gets lots of money and attention from this. Maybe she solely only cares about attention. She doesn't care about people supporting her.
I think if I had to tier it, I think money is her number one concern. I think 2 after that is actually, dang, honestly, I don't even think it's tiered, bro. I think it's honestly, she just care about both, and she's just an idiot. Like, honestly, I couldn't even say she cared about clout or clout or one over money or money over clout, like one more than the other. It's like an amalgamation of just like, yeah, she just loves fucking embarrassing herself for profit. And I just hate seeing it. Like,
she just likes people talking about her. I don't know for sure at the end of the day, but that was just a guess of mine. It's definitely a possibility because that seems like it could have been Belle the Wolf's goal. So at the end of the day, it's kind of dumb that people are just going to Brooke's comment section and continuous...
Hey, what the fuck? Wait.
So at the end of the day, it's kind of dumb that people are just going to Brooke's comment section and continuously commenting, Natalie's gonna copy you now. Natalie made another video on you. Natalie, you need to expose...
Now that shit probably is annoying as fuck.
...her. You need to respond to Natalie. Like, you're giving Natalie what she wants.
You directly are.
And you're probably, most likely, obviously, I can't say this for certain, but most likely annoying Brooke. I'm sure Brooke knows this is just an annoying...
That's what I was coming up saying. Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be annoying and shit if niggas was in my comments. Oh, you know Brooke about to copy this. I mean, fuck, she is Brooke. You know fucking Natalie about to copy this shit. I'm like, yeah, I know, bruh. She's a goddamn skinwalker. A clone. Like, come on, we already seen your build.
Rage baiting troll, and she doesn't want to give this troll any attention. It still just amazes me, and I can't process how people don't realize, like, rage baiting people are rage baiting and they are smarter than you think they are. Like, do people realize that Belle the Wolf was obviously rage baiting? I know most people know, but, like, at a time, people seriously commented all this stuff in her comment sections. She would get like 50,000 comments and like 100 likes. And it was like, all you people commenting this, hating on Bella, you know she's doing this for attention, right? Like,
of course.
It's just so blatantly obvious. And it's just like, I hate...
She still look crazy now.
Belle the Wolf, obviously, like everyone else does. But like, how can you people even fall for rage bait sometimes? It's just so blatantly obvious. And I'm not
That's the thing, and that's why I keep saying, like, yo, I'm the worst at this job. I'll tell you blatantly, like, straight, and I call it all the time, like, bruh, I be seeing through the rage bait, but I'm still finna crash it at that job because, one, is dumb as shit, and again, two, why are we fucking just openly doing humiliation rituals, bro? Like, come on, bruh. Like, there's gotta be some other shit you thought of before you thought to rage bait.
Saying this to shame anyone who fell for Belle the Wolf. I think we all start out on the internet and we fall for rage bait once in a while before it finally clicks. I know I've fallen for rage bait before, we all have, but at the end of the day, it just, once you are on the internet longer, you just realize stuff just becomes so blatantly obviously rage bait, and when you see it getting a lot of attention, it's just like, ugh, you are giving them what they want.
Justin!
I don't give a
I love you so much, Justin.
Babe, I love you, but just don't f***ing touch me.
Yeah. So fucking ass. Like,
I thought marrying you would solve all my problems.
Really?
But you really just pissed me off.
Sometimes when she does these comedian skits, sometimes it's wholesome, like the one with the bucket. Like, that was harmless, and it was really nice seeing a rage baiter do something harmless for once. But a lot of the time, she's criticizing celebrities and stuff, and it's just like, it'd be funny if it was a normal person, but like, are you really criticizing? Are you in the position to criticize anyone? Her criticizing
no.
a celebrity for being too obsessed with someone is like me saying commentary channels are cancer and shouldn't exist on YouTube in general. It just makes no sense at all.
Yo, heads do not like the drama / commentary community, bro. They do not fuck with heads like us, bro. They like, yo, these motherfuckers, all they sit there and do is fucking slop it up, bro. All they fucking sit there and do, bro, is just talk about dramas, bro. Like, really talk about some shit. I'm like, my bad. I just wanted to get sloppy. My fault. I just wanted to engage in the tea. My bad. Like, yo. But nah, they do not be fucking with the commentary community.
All. And I know she probably stole this skit. Sometimes I can't find everything she steals because, I mean, it's hard to find stuff on TikTok. Like, the search bar literally doesn't work. Does anyone ever try it and it just pops up everything you didn't ask for? Well, that's my experience with it. So I can't find out, so I don't know for sure. Maybe she was original for once. But all I know is just the comedian skits don't work because she's a massive hypocrite. And there's always that one guy in my comments section that goes, well, you're kind of a hypocrite yourself, so why are you saying that? Sure, all of us are hypocrites. We've all done things. I'm sure
And that's why I always talk about, especially with hypocrisy. And this is why, oh my fucking god, this is why I stamp in the Clara Dow shit so much, bro. Because there's levels of hypocrisy, right? Again, in my example, I'm going to say this, like, not for the last time. I'm definitely going to keep using these fucking references. Y'all know Trilly raps, yaps, everything. But, like, there's a general level of hypocrisy. If I be like, yeah, it's probably not good to be, you know, eating too many snacks or whatever, right? Or whatever shit. Like, boom, cool. Or like, oh yeah, let's just say, better yet for this example, yeah, it's not good for you to eat candy because candy's bad for your teeth or whatever the fuck, right? Then I eat that junk. It's like, yeah, that's hypocritical because, duh, I just acknowledge that, yeah, like, if I eat candy, my teeth will be bad, clearly. But it's a whole nother thing when, yeah, you're Clara Dow, and you've spent the last 6 years making body positivity content and all this type of jazz, trying to make sure that the young teenage girly pops that watch you don't feel, you know what I'm saying, insecure about their bodies, and to show that it's okay, you know what I'm saying, to be you and work within your build, all that type of jazz, right? And then you proceed to just flip the script totally on that. Yeah, like, there's levels to this hypocrisy shit, right? And that shit is like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
said something. I think no one is perfect. If you wanted to find things I've said in the past that I probably contradict now, I'm sure you could find a few different things. Nothing like insane, but you'd be able to find some things.
That's another thing I stamp in. The thing I seen when I was watching Joe Bartolozzi. Like, yo, every person basically is a new version of yourself, like, every year. So basically, the person you were last year, like a year from that time to now, you're a different person. The person you're gonna be a year from now is a different person. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, people's like, yo, as in, that's a whole nother thing too. As you grow older, I say it all the time, I hope heads would grow wiser as they go older, because some heads really don't. But yeah, like, your ideologies may change. You may think differently about the world and about things. Like, yo, people can change for the better. People can change for the worse. It's all dependent on what they want to do with their lives. And I'm going to tell you right now, what Natalie's doing, not approved.
pretty much anyone, to be honest. But the point is, when you literally do the worst things imaginable and then criticize celebrities for stupid things, or, I mean, even serious things, it just comes across as really, really contradictory. Is that how you say the word? I don't know how to say it. I think you get my point by now, though. No one is perfect. We all contradict ourselves once in a while, but when you just clearly can't see your own flaws and you can't see how you're just being an absolute hypocrite, it just makes no sense to criticize others for the things you literally do, possibly even 10 times worse. And I'm sure Natalie's too busy paying some homeless lady to nearly risk her life. But if Natalie ever does see this, I have really one thing to say to you, Natalie. The fame will run out fast. It will.
Honestly, agreed. Shout out to Love Base Go Crazy, because yeah, I've been saying it the whole time. Building your content off of rage bait is not gonna work out for the short term and or long term. For the short term, it is kind of working out for obviously you getting a million views, but even within, I guess, the longer short term, like this is gonna work for maybe like a month and then niggas don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? Especially if Brooke Monk never addresses this shit at all, like you're gonna get no attention. It's time to shift on to some other shit.
Unless you can constantly come up with new things, and even then, it's not
like I was saying,
worth it. Wherever you go, you're gonna live in fear because everyone will hate you. Just like Jack, everyone's gonna hate you. It's not too late. You can redeem yourself. You can do something and change for the better. I know you probably won't, but it's not too
patterns of behavior.
late. You can change yourself. But yeah, please stop harassing Brooke. She literally did nothing to you. And yeah, that was my message. Took a pretty solid amount of editing. Took a lot of Brooke videos. But yeah,
Putting in that work.
I just needed to go on a very, very long rant. Feel free to subscribe for more content. Like the video to support. And thank you so much for watching. I really, really, really appreciate you helping build up my dream. And I will see you in the next one, hopefully.
You already know. Come on, man. Y'all already know how we get down. We've been saying it. Shout out to Lover Babes. Coco's crazy. Gotta share the love with her. We got the disgusting Brooke Monk situation got worse. Of course, if you want to watch the OG vid, down in the description, first link, go share the love. We gonna keep saying it. We gonna keep stamping it in. We need the positive reinforcement going around. Plus, she putting in work on these Jones. Gotta go. Tell her that the efforts is working. I ain't gonna cap. Been dropping good bits. But yeah, final opinions and conjecture. Natalie, like I said in the first one, you know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit fixed up. Yeah, let's get this shit fixed up because, yeah, this 15 seconds of fame you going on with this shit right now, not gonna last. We gonna see it later. I ain't gonna hold you. We are. What hasn't been said? Yo, we've been here for an hour. I'm not even about to keep it long, bro. Try to get on some introspective, John. Nah, but in all seriousness, though, yeah, nah, I think Natalie generally obviously should be moving off of, like, this nuisance IRL streamer and or, like, making, like, these TikToks, I can't even English, that's copying Brooke Monk bar for bar and all that type of jazz, and or doing these actions like getting a cardboard cutout of her boyfriend Sam. Like this shit is weird. It's giving stalker, it's giving weirdo, it's giving obsessed, and like this not really the energy we trying to put on the world, because like we said, this is like a humiliation ritual. You're making yourself look dumb, embarrassing. Like I don't need to see it. You feel me? Like no. So Natalie, let's get this shit fixed up. Last but not least, you already know. We've been saying it all the time. Again, share the love of Coco's crazy. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.